Happy fall. It's Tuesday afternoon, absolutely gorgeous weather outside, and Randy and I have not made a cooking video in quite a long time. Actually, we made one yesterday, but we ended up trashing it. And why did we trash it, honey? Because why? I messed up so bad on everything, and he was trying to hold the phone a certain way, and then it chopped off my head, and then I tried to do something and it didn't end up, so we ended up just trashing it. And because the cookies ended up really good from the video that we made, we decided to go ahead and make more of them today and try to redo a video. So this is supposedly a copycat recipe for crumble sugar cookies. My grandson Sevi sent them to me yesterday morning and said, Nana, what do you think about trying to make these? So we made them and they turned out great. In fact, I just had lunch with a friend, took her one, and she went, I'm gonna take it home and have it tonight before I go to bed. Well, she took a bite, she went, no, I'm gonna eat it on the way home. They're really pretty darn good, aren't they, honey? We had them for dessert last night. Randy's not working anymore, so he is now my newly hired producer, right? Film producer / assistant cook. So anyway, the recipe is so simple, and it was so easy, and I went, I can't believe how that's the oven ready for the cookies to go in. But it was just so simple, and I went, these are something that you could make on the spur of the minute. And you pretty much have everything in your pantry to make them at any time. But all it is 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, about a teaspoon of salt, maybe a little less of salt. Put that in a bowl and mix it, and then I'm already creaming the 2 sticks of room temperature butter. They called for salted, but I don't use salted, so I just had to add salt to the flour mixture. 2 eggs at room temperature, and a cup of sugar. That's all this is, and I haven't added the eggs yet. I was just finishing mixing this, and I told Randy, I went, you know what, since we're making this recipe again today, let's go ahead and try to video it and put it on the blog and on the YouTube channel. So that's what we're doing. And it made yesterday about 20 cookies, or 22, I think. We ate 2 before we even got them frosted. But anyway, the frosting is real simple. It's just, I think it was 3 cups of powdered sugar, a stick of softened butter, 2 teaspoons of almond extract. And this is what we will, when we get this mixed up with the eggs, the 2 eggs, I'm going to put in a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon and a half of almond extract. And you use a cookie scoop. This is the cookie scoop. Randy looked it up online for me. That holds a half a cup of dough, and it called to use 1/4 cup of dough. So I just used about a half a scoop from the ice cream scoop, and roll it in a ball, flatten it with a glass. I'll show y'all in a minute how we do that, and cook them for about 9 minutes or 10 minutes at 350. Got a great, soft, wonderful sugar cookie. It has that almond extract that just kind of takes it over the top. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and mix it up for just a few minutes. A couple of the things I had said yesterday on the video that we ended up trashing. I tried to delete some of the frames and add some more, and I just, like I said, I could never be a movie producer. I cannot figure out how to do that. So what were we talking about here? So we talked about the marriage conference we went to at church on Sunday night, and so we're being really sweet to each other from everything we learned. Yes. We haven't killed each other yet, have we, honey? And let's see, there was something else. What did I say? Not yet. Not yet, I know. Just give us a while. But what else did I say? I was telling them a tip on something. Do you remember what that was? I don't either. Oh, I know what it was. The tip that I was showing yesterday. Let me put the eggs in and do those while I'm talking. The tip I was saying is, we have 2 hand mixers. Both of them are KitchenAid. I do not have a stand mixer, which shocks everybody when we're talking to friends and stuff. They cannot believe I don't have a stand mixer because of all the baking and cooking I do, but I don't. I tried one time and ended up giving it to my daughter-in-law, which I don't think she ever could. But anyway, she took it. And so I have my 2 hand mixers. The great thing Randy did, he ordered me 3 extra sets of the, what do you call those? Beaters. The beaters, yeah, the beaters. So I have actually 4 sets of beaters. So when you mess up, you have to, you've already thrown the beaters in the dishwasher. I still can open my drawer and get out another set without having to stop, wash them, dry them, the whole bit. So order your, you can get, what you get, the model number off of these?
Yeah.
The model number off of the mixer, and order you an extra set or two of the beaters. It'll save yourself a lot of time and trouble when you are baking, especially during the holidays. So you just take those out if you need to, throw them in the dishwasher, pull out another clean set, and pop them in, you're ready to go. So that was my tip yesterday. So, okay, we're gonna put in the eggs, mix them up. This cannot be an easier recipe for homemade sugar cookies, and I promise you, they're just great. And use the little spatula to wipe down the sides. I've already measured out the flour and the sugar in this bowl. The flour and the baking soda, baking powder. Excuse me, I keep saying baking soda, baking powder. And salt over here. So I'm just going to add the extracts now. And yesterday I even messed up on the cookies and forgot to add the baking powder and was getting ready to scoop them out, and I went, oh my gosh, I forgot the baking powder. So I hurriedly got it out, and it's still, they still worked fine. They really did. That you couldn't tell a difference, but it is easier if you go ahead and just put it in when you're supposed to with the flour. So, okay, that's the almond extract. Watkins, great almond extract. I ordered, I think two or three of these came as one order from Amazon. It's just a real strong almond extract. And here's my Mexico clear vanilla. I always add just a tiny bit more than what it calls for. I can't tell you why, but I do, and I love it. So. And I have to say that when I make chocolate chip cookies, people always ask me what I put in them to make them taste so different. They love it, and it's just the Mexico clear vanilla is the only difference. Okay, I've already stirred up the baking powder and the salt in this 3 cups of flour. And gradually add that. Randy's going for your 3rd booster of COVID booster this afternoon. I can't get mine until November because I had COVID again in August, so they say wait 3 months after you've had COVID, so it'll be effective. And you never got it. He never got it when I had it again. So it's always so weird, stuff like that to me, how one spouse gets it and another one doesn't. Everybody always worries about Randy because of the Parkinson's, and he's still the stronger one of us. I'm trying to be very encouraging, honey, because that's what we learned at marriage conference, right?
Yes, I'm trying to be a good listener.
What?
Trying to be a good listener.
Yesterday I made him wear a mask because of the breathing, how he breathes, and sometimes you can hear it on the microphone. But we're trying it today without him wearing one. I told him he could even breathe. I'm not even making him stop breathing while he's videotaping. That's because I'm really good to you, honey.
Yeah.
I mean, this is such an easy recipe. Once you make it, you already know the ingredients. You don't even hardly have to look at the recipe anymore because they were so simple. A cup of sugar, 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a little bit of salt, 2 eggs, 2 sticks of butter, and a cup of sugar. That's it. And that's it, y'all. Got it, honey? Now, Randy made me leave him one yesterday without frosting because he thought it would be too sweet, and he ate the one without the frosting. But after he tasted one with the frosting, well, you liked them both, didn't you? Liked them both. Okay, we're gonna show you on the ice cream scoop how much I've put in the scoop. It says to put them in a ball. Okay, that's in here. Let me throw that away. Okay, here's our ice cream scoop. It's a Pioneer Woman one. I love hers because her scoops that she makes, even for the smaller ones, they're just so easy. See, it's about golf ball size. It's a golf ball size, exactly what it is. And I've got 2 pieces of, there we go.
Big golf ball.
It is a golf ball, you're right.
A big golf ball.
It's a big golf ball? Yeah, it's a little bit large golf ball. The lady said to put about 6 per tray, so that's what I'm putting. Now these are the trays that are about, 2 of these trays equal 1 big jelly roll pan. So that's how you kind of judge. If you're using a jelly roll pan as your cookie sheet, you can get 12 of them. So that's what we're doing here. This weather is just, it's supposed to be in the 80s all next week. And my goodness, it's so, when it's like that, all you want to do is bake. I had a couple of ladies write me after I posted the gingerbread latte, listen to me, the gingerbread biscotti recipe, and said I did not post the second page of the directions. So if anybody's wanting the second page of directions on the gingerbread biscotti, let me know and I'll send them to you. I posted that just a few days ago on the blog. So it's a great recipe. I took some of that to a friend today and she loved it. It's a great biscotti. Okay, I'm just using the bottom of the glass like this. Smash them. You can use any size glass. These little juice glasses work great. And flatten those just a little bit more because it's got 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So, okay, I'm gonna pop those in the oven for about 12 minutes, or excuse me, about 10 minutes. After the first batch that you put in at 10 minutes, the oven is hotter and you can usually take them out after about 9 minutes. So we'll come back in a minute. I made the frosting yesterday, so I had plenty left, so I'm not gonna need to make it again, but I think I told y'all a while ago, the frosting is just a stick of softened butter, 3 cups of powdered sugar, enough milk to get it spread consistency, and a little bit of vanilla or almond extract. I use the almond extract in it, and I put sprinkles on it. We'll come back in a minute and show you when we finish and start frosting them. Okay, we're back. This time it made 2 dozen sugar cookies. I don't know why. Maybe I made them a little bit bigger yesterday, but anyway, I made them 24 cookies. And I want to show y'all something before we start frosting. Randy went to get his booster shot, so he'll probably be back in a minute, but I thought I'd go ahead and start this. This is the pumpkin, you can see it, the pumpkin sprinkle mix. I got at Walmart this pretty good sized jar. I think it was $3.88, and the same as this. This is kind of the little gold and silver and white sprinkles, and then it has little pumpkins on the other side. So I used it yesterday to top the sugar cookies, and the recipe called for pink. I guess Crumble decorates theirs with pink frosting, but because Sevi had requested these, and I thought I'd do kind of a fallish looking cookie instead of the pink, so I used peach food coloring, the gel, and I made the frosting with the peach, which is just a very light orange. You can see that. I just put it in the microwave for a minute because I had it left over in the refrigerator. So I'm going to frost these and then sprinkle these sprinkles on them. They're just the cutest things. Like I said, the ones I got at Sprinkles, I think it was, they're a lot more than $3.88, and they're really about the same size jar. But I thought this one especially was so cute. It has little pumpkins in it, little ghosts in it, and then just the other little typical beads in the fall color. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all, these are the cookies. And I'm gonna, can y'all see? Yeah, you can first see. Okay. Actually, I saved about 6 of them, and I just topped them with colored sugar. Randy likes colored sugar instead of just a bunch of the frosting. So, see, I'm gonna put this on so y'all can see it. There's a little, I don't know what the little black thing is. It looks, I don't know what that is, but here's a little pumpkin to put on it. Can y'all see that? Isn't that cute? So I'm just gonna, the frosting, like I said, is just 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1 stick of room temperature butter, and I use the almond extract. Here's just the little sprinkles that are in the gold and the silver and the white. So each of those are just so pretty and make them look fallish. And I was going to sprinkle some with just the orange sugar, but I don't have any yet. I haven't bought any out. I didn't realize that. So anyway, I'm going to just finish decorating these. These are great sugar cookies. I hope y'all make them and enjoy them. They're so easy, and they're amazing. I have never tried to freeze them yet, so I don't know if they freeze well. I'll probably try that, and if so, I'll mention that after, next time. But anyway, I want y'all to have a great fall. Enjoy this gorgeous weather outside. It's so pretty. And check out chocolatecastles.com for more recipes, and also on the YouTube channel is Sassy Southern. So happy fall, and we'll see you next video. Bye.